he got pumped a little bit last week in that game. And there's other guys that are a little stronger yet at his age, but he's making great progress, and I think he too. Him and Rocket defensively, they give us more, and I think that's helped too as we're getting to be a real good defensive team now instead of just a pretty good.
Tom, I was curious, going back to Aaron, how much do you think his last couple of weeks have to do with Rocket sort of finding his own stride, and maybe Aaron doesn't feel that he always has to be the butler, or he could be the co-butler, I guess, as you say, just how much, does that allow him to sort of grow up at his own pace again versus having to grow up really fast, maybe like you wanted at the beginning of the season with Rocket taking off a little bit?
It might, but I don't want anybody to grow at their pace, because I just don't think that their pace is the pace I need here. We got to be a championship pace, that's why they came here. So if they don't want to be at that pace, then it's my job to get them at that pace. Now, I don't want the pressure on them that they think they have to do too much, but when it's effort-related stuff, that pace better change anyway. So Rocket or Tom Izzo or John Doe shouldn't be pressure on them. That should be what you want to be if you want to play at this level. But I think, I just think he's become more aggressive. I think he's a little bit more focused in. I told you that sophomore class is kind of giddy in their own way. They're fun to be around. If you were with them, watching a game, you'd have a ride with them. I say they're all a little immature. Some of that I like. Some of the dance routines and that I question, but what the hell? It's okay. It kind of lightens up our room. But Aaron, to be one of those guys, he had to learn how to focus in and just play at a different level than he's playing at. And if you watched him, you'd never think he was bad. He's never way off, but it's just this much. As Coach D says, it's a game of inches, and those inches are getting in the paint and making those little great shots that he makes, or getting fouled, or we haven't even seen him get on the offensive glass yet. And when I say he's got a long way to go, he's got a long way to go, and that's a positive, because the ceiling's a lot higher for him than it is right now. And I think he's getting there, though. He's starting to see it, and we do forget that whether it was Xavier's freshman year, or Draymond his sophomore year, or different guys throughout. There is a process here, and some guys take a little longer than others. The bottom line is, do they get there? But my bottom line is, my job is to get them there as quick as I can get them there without putting pressure on them. Pressure would be trying to make a guy a shooter that isn't a shooter. Pressure to me isn't making a guy play harder that should play harder, because if you don't play hard, you don't even belong at this level. That's the way I look at that.
Tom, I'm curious, with all the travel coming up, everyone's trying to limit the coronavirus. Have you heard anything from the Big Ten or the NCAA about possible precautions that they might be using?
I haven't. I'm amazed how this thing is taking on a life of its own. And unfortunately, even all I've been through this year, which I do a lot of things outside my basketball hat that I wear, I have not been called by anybody on disease control. I do not know anything about it. I don't. I rely on our doctors here. I rely on our medical people here. I rely on medical people around the country. I don't know if we're looking at something that is, people are doing because it's politically the right thing to do, or if we're doing it, I hear some of the things they're doing. I don't know if there's a halfway point. We either got to figure out that we're not doing some things, or figure out that we are doing some things. But I promise you, my thought on it shouldn't matter. It won't matter. And I'm just going to wait and see what the people say and do whatever they say. If they say we play in empty arenas, we play in empty arenas. If they say we play in full arenas, we play in full arenas. I'm amazed how this has taken off, and the little I know about it, it's been an incredible reaction so far.
Ivy League canceled theirs.
Yeah, I believe just canceled.
Yeah, so what does that mean? You know, I don't think it means the doctors at Harvard know more than the doctors anywhere else. I don't know what that means. And it's nothing to make fun of, and it's nothing to, I can only go by the experts, you know. I have enough trouble coaching my team, so I'll leave that to them, but I don't know where it's heading. We have not been told. Your question is, have we been told anything? Nothing. I don't know anything. I'm just like you guys, because you guys are all on Twitter, you hear it a hell of a lot earlier than I do. So that's where I'm at.
Come on, Tom, join Twitter.
I will. I'm dead.
Hey, while we're on that topic real quick, something you can control, are you
Me
guys
being dead.
the virus protection, are you guys doing anything as a program in terms of like extra wipes or like doing any precautions in this place? Dumb question?
I just got a feeling no matter what I say, I mean, I've had some situations these last years that no matter what I say, I'm gonna be taken wrong, but you know, I'm one of those guys that can't say I live my life precautiously, you know. I don't worry about stepping off this stage. I don't want to ramp there because I'll trip and fall. I mean, I wash my hands at various times during the day, but I don't go around with those bottles and, you know, and I don't, if I shake your hand, I'm shaking your hand. I'm not elbow bumping you and hip bumping you. And, you know, I don't do those things. So that's me. I respect those that do, and if a doctor says to me, Tom, don't shake your players' hands, or don't be around them when they're sweaty, or don't go in large groups, I'll do that. But precautionary things we're gonna do are probably the same as you should do with every walk, every bit of life that you live, and that's that: get some rest, take care of yourself, eat right, all the things you guys don't do, and I don't do a very good job of either. But that's, you know, what you want to do. And I think I'm hearing all these things out there, but I'm not hearing really what you should do. You know, stay away from crowds. I don't know that. So I'm just going to continue to do what they tell me to do. But nobody's done any precaution. You know, they told me to wash my hands since my mother, you know, since I was 4. Never did it then, and look at me now, you know. So I don't know. I feel bad. I feel bad for anybody that has gotten the virus, and I feel bad for the people that are trying to figure this out. But I don't know where it's headed. It seems like it's getting to a drastic state right now if they're canceling some of these things, and just act accordingly.
Hey, you've been in this situation before where you obviously want to win